everybody, and welcome to a Tatter-a-fact. Today I got Michon with me.
Yo.
Yeah. And this is our first episode for 2022. We took a little hiatus for the holidays. Yeah. But we were off for about a month, and so we're back. So 2022. Tatter-a-fact. We're going to start things off with Michon. We've got a really great, interesting topic to talk about today. And for the rest of the year, we've got lots of interesting guests, topics, and just some cool shit. And I'm really excited about 2022. And Happy New Year, everybody. So, yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You don't look that happy.
Happy Christmas.
So... the difference between, I would say, the big difference between this podcast or this time having you on and the last time you were on is you're married.
I got a ring now.
You got a ring. Yes, you got a ring. So you...
Actually, I don't even have it on right now.
You don't even have it on? But you are a married woman.
I am.
Yeah. So congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, but
nothing changed.
Nothing. I was going to ask you that. Did anything change? Anything feel different? Seem different?
Now we're just in debt.
Now you're just in debt. Yeah. But if you were going to be in debt, I mean, I think it was worth it because your wedding was beautiful.
I was going to say that wedding was pretty amazing.
It was pretty amazing, and it was a lot of weddings are not fun.
Oh, I wanted it to be fun.
Yeah, and I'm not a wedding girl. A lot of times when I get a wedding invitation, I'm like, because they're not fun.
I mean, my whole family told me I was on the dance floor the whole time. So,
well, I have some video.
I know
of that. And you were not just on the dance floor. You were like getting down.
Hey, I had spent all year planning that wedding, and it was horrible, and I just wanted to let loose.
Yeah, we were there. We were there. I was there at the wedding.
Yeah, you were.
I was
officially
there. I was the officiant.
Yep.
So I married you two. Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. Which was stressful, I think. I didn't realize how stressful it would be on me and how much anxiety it would give me because I like entertaining, I like talking in front of people and whatnot. But I had to kind of write the ceremony.
I mean, I gave you a little to go up
front. You gave me this is what you gave me.
I gave you do Prince in the beginning. Then you're all on your own.
Yeah, you told me make it me and then a little traditional. That's what you gave me. That's what I had to go on.
That's good. Prince, traditional, me.
Yeah, and Prince.
Yeah.
You wanted the opening ceremony to have Dearly Beloved.
Yep.
We get with the music. So I had to learn and time that just right. And we did that just for Jake.
Yep.
And I got with the DJ, and I think it went off without a hitch. Did it, Olivia? You were in the audience.
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
Did it sound cool? The whole Prince thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only a few people noticed what we did.
Notice what we did? Yeah. But it was like really seriously, all serious aside, it was like just an honor and one of the coolest things I have ever done and probably will ever do in my life was to marry someone that I love and care about so much. It was just cool. It was cool.
Well, yeah, I had to give you an outdoing role.
Yeah, you did because Amber started it.
Yeah,
with having me MC.
Yeah.
Her wedding.
And then you walked Ashley down the aisle.
And then Ashley upped Amber by, will you walk me down the aisle?
Yeah.
And then
I
said to you, I'm like, hey, what are you going to do? You need to up that. And you were like, well, bitch.
I got you.
Yeah, you're going to marry me. You're going to be the officiant. But it was super fun. Yeah, so congratulations. But you're going to keep Martinez.
Yeah, in the industry, I'll have my same last name. On paper, like technically, my last name will change. But
yeah, which I'm just Eldred. I sound
really white now.
Yeah.
Just in case anybody wants to know, I'm half Hispanic.
Michon Eldred.
Yeah.
Are you hyphenating it, Michon Martinez Eldred, or are you going to be Michon Eldred?
I'm going to be Michon Eldred.
Yeah. But like on social media and with the industry, you're going to say Michon Martinez.
Yep, yeah. Still staying the same.
There's a little bit better ring to Michon Martinez.
Right?
Sorry, Jake. Yeah, but yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem.
Now I'm a me.
Yeah, now you're I know. Well, me and Kat, I'm Teryn Darling, but I took Kat's last name, so I'm Teryn Darling Boheme. I'm TDB.
No.
Or TD.
That's TBD's too much.
That's too much. All right. So you got married. So, okay. So in 2021 was a strange kind of year. We're all still dealing with COVID and learning how to maneuver and like be normal in an unnormal situation, right? But I felt like 2021 was kind of your year, Michon.
Yeah, I'm up in the ante on that too.
Yeah, like you really leveled up. You've always been talented. I saw talent in you, day one in your apprenticeship. But here we are 7 years later in 2021. I think you really came into your own with that ombre brow, that single needle ombre brow, which I forced you. I did force you to get on the single needle when you were helping me test loading. You didn't want to. You bitched and moaned and groaned. And I'm like, I need help.
As I normally do.
As you normally do. And I'm like, it'll be good for you. Get the single needle out. I need it. Loaded needs to work really, really good with the single needle. And so me being a pain in your ass, you ended up liking the single needle.
I did. I like it a lot.
And you rock it, and you're so fucking good at it. Let me just say that. You're just so good at it.
Thanks.
I think you moved into being one of the top ombre brow artists in the United States. I'm not kidding. That it's that good. I'm so proud of you. It's that good.
I try.
Yeah. It's so
I only
good.
want it to be even more better next year.
Yeah, it's so good. So check out Michonne's Instagram page. Check out her work. It's so good.
There's 2 pages now.
2 pages now. But so you really leveled up with your brow game, right? Your ombre level brow game. And then we brought someone in to help us get going with Reels and TikTok. So you and I were kind of forced to start making
We were
Reels.
forced to get on the social
on the
media
Reels.
TikTok.
Yes. And at first we were super uncomfortable with it. I felt like a dork. I was like,
It's kind of fun. I like it.
It ended up being really fun.
Yeah.
And you love it now. I love it now. It's fun. So your Reels have gotten a lot better and they're awesome. So between, I think, your work, being stellar and the Reels and, and everything that we're doing as a studio, your Instagram account started really growing, right? And so let's just let that simmer. Your account was really, really growing. And one day, I'm noticing in the industry that accounts are getting hacked, right? Marsha Shaw, permanent PMU artist here in Vegas. I think she had like maybe 6,000 followers. Got her account hacked, lost it. Of course, and other people. There was somebody else here in Vegas that got theirs hacked. Daria got hers. There was just starting to be this epidemic of
like a trend.
Yeah, a trend of accounts getting hacked. I was noticing it. And so we put certain things in place, changed our passwords, the Girlz Inc. password, put certain things in place to really protect our account. And I walked into your room one day and I told, I was like, Michon, I'm noticing all these accounts getting hacked. So I want to, just make sure that your password is long and complicated. And you were like, it was an ease.
Yeah, pretty easy, but nobody would ever think to use it.
Right. But it was short and easy.
Yeah.
Did it spell something?
Yes.
Right. So big mistake. So our passwords should never spell anything or be our birthday or anything related to us or our family or anything like that. And then I was like, so I told you, change your password, make it long and super complicated. You were like, okay. And I said, and get the Google,
you said 2-factor.
2-factor I'm just learning how to say this word. So pardon me. How do I say it again, Olivia?
Authenticity.
Authenticator.
Authenticator.
I thought authenticator.
I want to say authenticator, but I thought so ridiculous. Authenticator.
Yeah.
And we use Google. There's other apps out there besides Google, but the 2-factor authenticator. So I was like, make sure you get that. And you're like, okay, I will.
I was tattooing someone, by the way.
And you were with a client. And then the next day you had a question for me about the authenticator app,
Yeah,
or you had a question?
I had a question about the app.
And I wasn't in the studio that day. And then the very next day, what happened?
I got hacked, man.
Yeah, you got hacked.
It sucked.
Yeah, right. So you got hacked. And I think that's everybody's worst nightmare, right? Is getting, especially because we work so hard on our Instagram accounts. It's a lot of work.
8 years of content that I had been accumulating. I mean, it's not only just work, but like it's how far I've come throughout the years, and I couldn't use any of it. I couldn't show anybody. I was completely blocked out of it.
Yeah. And I think our Instagram accounts too are kind of like a documentary of our life, our career, right? Like you just said, you had started it 7-8 years ago. It shows you way back when you first started here, all the way. So it's kind of a little bit of a documentary of it documents our life, our career, our progress, all that. It is a part-time job. We put a lot of hours into it, a lot of thought. You have to be strategic nowadays. It's not easy growing your IG account these days.
No, it's another job.
Yeah, it's another job. So you got hacked.
I did.
And so how did you know what was the moment that you knew you got hacked? What was it?
It was like 10 minutes after the person hacked me. I noticed I couldn't get in. I couldn't get into my account with my password, anything. I tried to say that I forgot my password and try to, put a different one in. But they were so fast that they changed my Instagram name. They changed my password. They changed my email. They put my thing on private. Yeah. So I couldn't even look at it. So I was completely in the dark with my Instagram.
Okay. So you go to log into your account and you notice you can't. That moment, do you think immediately it's hacked, or do you think, I put in the wrong password?
No, I knew exactly. I knew I was hacked.
You knew immediately.
I knew I was hacked. I was like, oh, fuck.
Like a awful sinking pit feeling, like you want to vomit.
Panic and like, what did I just do?
Yeah, right. Are you thinking, Teryn?
Yes, I did. I was like, damn it.
I know.
I should have just done it and not known what I was doing.
Minutes, and you didn't tell me you got hacked. Who told me you got hacked? It might have been Olivia or Ashley. Someone go, and my immediately was like, oh my God.
I told her.
I'm not going to tell her I told her. So I'm not even going to respond. I'm just going to tell her, I'm so sorry. But that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh my God. Literally like 4 or 5 days ago, I was just, telling her to, check your, do all that stuff. And here we go.
I didn't want to tell anybody. I was just so devastated.
It's devastating. It's heartbreaking. I think I would curl up in a corner and like cry for days.
Yeah, I was devastated and really, really angry.
Yeah. So I bet. So how did they lure you? What was the spam, the trick, how did they get access to your account?
So the Instagram person or whoever, the hacker that hacked me was, had pictures of her kids, herself. It could have been fake photos. I don't know.
So it looked like a regular
account. Because I always look at people's accounts before I follow them.
Right.
So I did that. They had asked me something about permanent makeup. So I just thought it was like a regular client or whatever. And
so she kind of established like an
just
online like rapport, little back and forth
Yeah.
talking. Okay.
And then they had reached out and said, hey, we're doing a $3,500 raffle for Christmas. I was like, oh, well, I mean, who doesn't want to win fucking free money?
Right.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, throw my email in there. She's like, I just need your email and your phone number. I was like, okay, cool. I mean, that's all public information.
Right.
So I gave her my phone number and my email. And she's like, can you just, when you get the email, can you just screenshot it and tell me that you got it? And I was like, yeah, no problem. So I screenshot it, send the screenshot. And I was like, anything else? She's like, no, just wait a minute. And then they were like, can you log out? And I was like, yeah, I can log out real quick and then come back in. She's like, yeah, do that. So I logged out and then boom. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Yeah. So
I knew what happened.
Yeah, because I don't know as if I would have logged out. I think that might have struck. Did it strike you like, ooh, that's a little bit of a weird request, but you did it anyway,
It
or
wasn't-
did it not strike you at all?
It was a weird request, but I was like, oh, I wonder why. I'm like, whatever. I didn't really think about it. It was early in the morning, and I was like half awake.
Did you not have your coffee yet?
Did not have my coffee. I was drinking coffee. I had just been like, you get on your Instagram when you wake up.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like all in my right mind yet. And then I was definitely awake after that.
Yeah. And, let me just say before we go further is, thank you for coming on here and talk about this, because I think some people make these mistakes and then they feel stupid and they're ashamed and then they don't want to talk about it, and there's nothing to be ashamed about or to feel stupid about. I mean, these hackers are good. They're manipulative,
shit happens, man.
And shit happens. And I think by you coming on here and talking about your story and sharing exactly how it happened and the mistakes you made is going to save a lot of other accounts. So good for you for talking about it. And the minute I asked you to come on here and talk about it, you were like, absolutely. So I think we need to talk about this.
Well, I even put it on my Instagram, like if anybody had any questions or if they had been hacked or, just, if you want to reach out or have any questions on how to, make your account more secure, let me know.
Yeah.
I'll totally talk to you about it.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Okay. So she got you to, she got your email and your phone number, which is public, right? Got you to log out. So anybody listening, anybody asks you, you don't know to log out of your Instagram account. Don't ever log out of your account. And look, we do contests, Girlz Inc. We did a...
Oh, wait, no, it wasn't log out. She said stay logged in.
Oh, stay logged in.
Yeah, it was stay logged in because I constantly get out of my account all the time.
Why?
Just because I don't log out of it, but I close it out.
Okay.
I constantly close it out.
Okay.
But they were like, stay on. That's what it was. It wasn't
Okay.
stay off, it was stay on.
Stay on your account.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what did the hacker do after that? She got your email. She got your phone number. She asked you to stay
And then it was gone.
on account. So what she ended up doing was
Taking over my account.
contacting
Taking over everything.
Instagram
Yep.
and telling Instagram.
Pretty much, when you go in to log into your account, she tried to log into my account, put my email in, and told Instagram that she had forgot her email and to send it to, forgot her password and to send it to her new email.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or their new email. With,
Right.
I don't know if it's a her or him, but.
Yeah. So not that slick.
No,
Just
super easy.
got a couple little tidbits from you and have you stayed in and
Yeah, there was I didn't press any links. I didn't fill out any forms. It wasn't
Yeah.
anything like that. It was super easy things that you wouldn't even think of, like, hey, I'm getting hacked.
Yeah. And it was from someone that had gone back and forth messaging with you, asking you about PMU. So you thought it was a PMU artist
Oh, not client.
or a potential client, and you felt safe. So that's the length that the hackers will go to now. They'll actually
interact with you.
interact with you for weeks and weeks, establishing trust. And then
Then they get you.
they get you. Yeah. With
And anybody that does, like, I think it's like trade marketing or Bitcoin or anything like that. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
following any of those people.
No.
I don't talk to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I post, on Girlz Inc. or Tatt Girlz Inc., a lot of those comments will show up from Bitcoin or I invested 500 and
They
made
were hacked.
10,000. And I always go on and I click on their account, I block them, and then I go delete them, which is a lot of work, but I don't leave those messages on my pictures and my posts.
I just did that this morning.
Yeah,
for
I just blocked
somebody
them all.
because they started
Yeah.
talking to me about Bitcoin. I was like, I don't know you, but I don't like you.
Yeah. So I'm constantly, so probably as long as we are active on Instagram, we're going to be blocking these accounts and deleting those kind of messages. Okay. So, once, let me see, let me have my glasses on. I need my glasses.
You do your glasses, I'll do
Yeah.
some water.
Okay. So then she's in, or he's in, or they're in. We don't know. We don't know. It was she posed in the account
As a woman.
as a woman, right, who was a potential PMU client. So once You knew they were in. They knew they were in. How long did it take for them to reach back out to you and confirm, yeah, hey, I got your account?
It was probably a few days. After a few days, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get my account back. I'm just going to make a new one and start putting new content on there. And they found my new account because people had been posting about my new account. And obviously it's going to be on my old account because all my old followers are posting stuff.
Yeah.
And so they messaged me and they're like, hey, pretty much ransom. Like, if you pay me this amount of money, I'll give you your account back.
Right. So they got into your account and you went days, nothing. You heard nothing from them. You set up another account. Mm-hmm. We all started following it. On Girlz Inc., we kind of posted that your account had been hacked. Don't follow this account. Don't click on any links that may come from this account. And actually, the hacker went on that post
and
laughed and made fun of us. Yes. So then they finally, once you put up a new account and we started, telling all your followers, don't follow this account. Don't click on any messages. Don't answer anything from this account. They're hackers. They messaged you and they asked for money.
Yeah. They're like, well, if you want your account back, give me some money. And I was like,
how much money did they ask for?
$200.
So it's not even a lot.
It wasn't a lot of money.
Right.
I didn't care.
So it wasn't like 2,000.
No.
$200. $200. And how did you respond?
I told them to go fuck themselves.
Of course you would.
Even $200, I didn't care.
Yeah, well, but that was probably the right thing because what's the guarantee you're going to get your account back?
Exactly.
They're going to get $200 from you.
And then just keep it.
And keep it, and then possibly keep milking you for more money, or I don't know, So, yeah. Did you literally say, go fuck yourself?
Yeah. In big, bold letters and some other choice things.
Yeah. Well, because you're so angry, too. And look, not everybody might respond that way. I think there's a lot of people that would just get angry and respond that way. And then there's some people that might be intimidated and really afraid and might actually pay it,
It was not worth
it. I would advise not to pay, not to get caught up into that trap and to pay because there's no guarantee that you're going to get your account back. Mm-hmm. And then maybe they can get your banking information because if you were to pay them, how are you going to get them that money? Venmo it? You got to send them a check? You got a credit card? How are you going to pay them?
I think they wanted it through like Cash App or something.
So then maybe they're going to able to go through that, get into bank accounts, get more critical information. So I don't think I'm not an expert on accounts getting hacked and what you should do or not do. But it's probably a good idea not to ever pay that, right? You can always start a new account. It sucks.
Do a new account, start over. You know what? Your followers will always be there. They'll always find you. They'll come back. I wasn't worried about it.
Yeah. I mean, you were devastated, but you can grow your account again, right? It's in the grand scheme of things, it's just a social media account.
Instagram. I'm not gonna die.
But it does suck. So once you told them to go F themselves, then what happened?
I started getting death threats by them.
Yeah.
I think one was, I got a bullet for you.
Yeah, I saw that one.
My last one that they said was, you better buy a gun tonight because if you don't have one, if you don't have one, you better have one tonight because I'm going to come to your house tonight.
Yeah, they were threatening to put a bullet in your head and kill you. And you showed me these texts. And come on, that's like a sick person. Like what kind of person hacks an account for ransom anyway? Imagine that mentality. But then they're going to send these kind of threats. So to me, I was like, man, that's like sick. Like this person's like sick and disturbing. There's more.
There's more
that you didn't tell me because you didn't want to worry me.
No, there's after that, the day after, then they were telling me how beautiful I was.
Oh wow! So the total manipulation. Yeah.
I was like, you're a creep.
Yeah, creep. So how are they still able to contact you?
So
Did you not block them for a certain reason?
So I didn't block them. I had them restricted
Okay.
and not blocked, because if I blocked them, then I couldn't, tell Instagram that they were pretending to be me.
Right.
I couldn't report them. So if I blocked them, then I couldn't report them.
So if someone else gets their account hacked,
Don't block them.
don't block them, because you got to be able to report them.
Exactly.
Right.
I was literally going on every day reporting them at least 10 times a day.
And I know we were.
Yeah.
I was on my personal account, Girlz Inc. was, and a lot of your followers were reporting them multiple times too. So you did eventually get your account back. How many days did it take to get your account back?
It took a little over a week.
A little over a week.
I got it back Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Well, Merry Christmas.
That was my present.
I think I said that to you.
Yeah.
Merry fucking Christmas. Right. So there's hope.
Yeah, there is hope.
Some people are a little negative about you're not going to get your account back. And I was like, that's not what we put out into the universe. I felt you was going to get your account back, or at least there was a really good chance, and you had to stay positive.
Yeah.
And go get it. Like,
And
just do what persistence. Right. So you can get your account back. It took a week, took 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
It can take a little less. It can take a little longer. You just have to be tenacious and stay persistent. And why did it even take 7 days? There was a reason it even took a little bit longer.
We had eventually talked to somebody, and they were saying because my account was, like it was so big, like how it got so big of someone trying to hack me, that they said it was being investigated for a while.
By Instagram?
By Instagram.
Yeah.
And by Facebook.
But then, right. So, and then, and then every time Instagram would send you like a passcode or, something to get your account back, the hacker was one step ahead, like kept changing.
It happened once where I wasn't fast enough, because they sent it at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not up at 5 in the morning.
Right.
They sent it at 5 in the morning.
So what does Instagram send you? Credentials or a new password?
It's a reset.
Okay.
And then you can change your password, and then you can get back in your account. That's it.
Okay.
But I wasn't fast enough. I went to go change it, and they said it was an invalid.
So they had already
changed it and done something. And
right.
I was like, damn.
So then you're back to
doing it again.
Contacting Instagram again, reporting them again.
Keep doing what I was doing.
Keep doing. Instagram sent you a second reset.
Yes. And I honestly don't even know what my password is, because I was just like, fast.
Yeah.
So I got to go in there and change it again.
So you finally got in there.
I did.
You got in there and you changed it. You changed your passcode. So now it's a long, complicated.
It's so long, complicated. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. So you should have letters,
Yeah.
capital letters, lowercase
Numbers.
letters, numbers, and then the different, like a pound sign, dollar sign, and some signs. What are those technically called, Olivia? Do we know?
Special characters.
Oh,
Special
yes.
characters.
Special Olivia. You want to know something? Ask Olivia. Special characters, and make it very long, and it just can't be relevant to you, a family, in any way.
Yeah.
In any way. And please tell me you wrote your password down somewhere safe.
It's somewhere. I don't know where it's at. So
Oh my God.
I'm going to go change it again eventually. But they're definitely not getting it.
Yeah. So your account's back up.
Yep.
So the other thing that they were doing is they were, while they had control of your account, what'd you have, like 4,000 followers?
Yeah. They messaged everyone.
They messaged me. They messaged the Girlz Inc. account. They messaged everyone who was following you, with different messages.
Yeah.
Some of the messages were like, I need your help.
And my friends that would say like, hey, we know you're a hacker, to get off my friend's account. They would be like, go kill yourself.
Yeah.
They're so rude.
Yeah. Right. So the message they sent me was, it was something like, I need your help. I got logged out of my account. I need your help, blah, blah, blah. But they sent a different message to the Girlz Inc. studio account. It was something different. And we just went in and blocked them and deleted them, all that. But one of your followers did do what the hacker was asking.
Yeah, one of my friends got hacked by the hacker.
So what, do you know the message that the hacker sent your friend?
I think it was around the same message that I did.
That you got.
That I got.
Yeah.
And it was around the same thing. And they did it. They were in class at the time. And he called me and he was like, oh, so when does the money thing work? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, on Instagram. I was like, oh, no.
Did you feel?
Oh, no.
Did you feel bad?
I felt responsible. I mean, I know I'm not responsible.
No, you're not.
But I felt so bad, and I helped him in any way that I could. Like, you know, made sure he changed everything. You know, went through all the steps of how to make the little videos and send them to Instagram and everything like that. So I believe he's still hacked right now.
So what little videos do you send to Instagram?
On Instagram, it'll even, like, if you can't log in, they'll say, "Are you hacked?" And if you say yes, and then it's like a little mini video of you going like this.
Oh, like moving your face
so
up
it's like
and
a
down, side, like a face recognition kind of thing? Oh, okay.
So they do that. I sent them probably like 10. They're probably sick of me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But there's a creepy part to that too.
Oh, God. Can we say it like on a podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the creepy part? We want to know the creepy stuff.
So they're still trying to contact me.
They still are trying to contact you.
They're still trying to contact me.
Like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, just talk to me. Just
talk to you.
Yeah, they messaged me through my friend's account that got hacked. And they're like, you know, pretty much, do you miss me?
So either they're just fucking dumb and they think you're dumb and gonna fall for it again.
And I'm like, I know you're the hacker, you idiot.
Yeah.
Like, get off my friend's account. And they're like, well, I'm not gonna hack your account again. I was like, that's besides.
Are you kidding me?
I was like, that's besides the point. Like, go fuck yourself. And then they were like, well, what, can't we just be friends? And I was like, no.
Oh
we
my
can't
God.
be friends. I hate you.
Are you're kidding me?
No, that happened.
Like, they want to be your friend and they're telling you, oh, Michon, we can be friends. I won't hack you. I already got you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hack you again.
I'm not going to hack you again.
I'm going to hack someone else this time.
Yeah. They told me, like, before, when I started my new one, they're like, oh, I'm just waiting for your new one to get popular so I can hack that too. And I was like, oh, you're so rude.
Oh my God.
I hate you.
But that's crazy. It's crazy.
They
So
want
it's
to hang
almost
out with
like,
me,
yeah,
man.
it's almost like they're toying with you or playing with you. They want to see, like, yeah, like if you're a dumbass, like, are you, oh my God, like you would ever.
I'm like, no, I don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah, but I like me, I wouldn't be able to stand them. Like, I wouldn't want to see them again, hear from them again, because it would remind me of, so that would be me. So there's no way to, like, completely block them, never see them again, where they can never get in touch with you again?
No, I did that so I didn't block my friend's account. I restricted it again because I'm still reporting his account.
Okay, gotcha. So you're helping him. That's why you're still seeing messages, and they're still you can still see messages of them telling me you're pretty and they want to be friends because you're helping your friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so once he gets his account back,
then you
never have to see them, hear from them ever again.
I hope not. They might message me just for the fun of it. They like me, apparently.
Yeah. Well, and I think these are not individual people. Usually, and sometimes they're not even in the U.S., right? Yeah. Sometimes they're in the U.S., sometimes they're in, other countries, and they're usually big rings. Yeah. Like they're rings that all work together. There's like oodles and oodles and oodles of them all working together, right?
I think it was different ones, and one of them had the hots for me or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they're just flirting with me.
It kind of reminds me of like these, like on Dr. Phil. Yeah. When you see like these people get scammed, like these romance scams, they manipulate them, tell them how pretty they are and this, that, and the other. And, it's really sad. So it's kind of like that's what they're doing. It's kind of like that's their new angle. Now they're going to romance you.
Like that ain't gonna
Michon,
work.
Yeah, right? You're a married woman.
Even if I wasn't.
Exactly. Exactly. But that's scary about like online dating and the romance things. I mean, I see it all the time on Dr. Phil.
I mean, that's how I met my husband.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but some of these people that get scammed,
Yeah.
Okay, let's not talk about Dr. Phil. Like, I'm going to get, it's like, okay, people are going to make fun of me. I watch Dr. Phil. But catfish.
Yep.
Okay, I'm addicted to catfish, right? I love Neve.
My husband thought I was a catfish.
Yeah, and I love Cammie, his new, cohort. Love her. But some of these people that are getting catfished, they've never, talked to them.
Yeah,
some
like
have never seen a video.
Romance for years.
And they accept these cockamamie excuses. Well, my phone don't work, or I'm shy, or, or this or that or the other.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. But if I was online dating, it would be like, okay, we're doing a video. Is there's any excuse at all that you don't want to get on a video with me, then bye.
Yeah, if I can't meet you or talk to you or see you in person, I don't.
So you might have met Jake online, and I remember when you did, but you guys video chatted and talked on the phone. Then you met out for coffee, and you baby stepped it.
Mm-hmm.
But if Jake, but if he ever said, well, I can't video, my phone don't work.
I'd be like, next.
Yeah, because
I'm
on
very
catfish,
much like
sometimes, I'm like, what is wrong with you? Didn't you if someone doesn't want a video chat, that wouldn't be one red flag. That would be like 10 red flags.
Well, plus I'm needy, so I need more attention.
You need attention. But that's dating these days, It's like, especially with COVID, how,
I don't know how the kids are dating now. Good luck to you.
A lot of it's online.
Good luck to you.
Or that's where they initially meet online, which is great. But it's great you don't have to go to a bar these days and meet. You can meet online, but then you have to be careful taking it offline to in person. You have to be so careful.
I miss the
especially
old
girls, women. I think they have to be a little bit more careful than the boys do. Not that there's not
especially nowadays.
female scammers, but yeah, especially nowadays. I don't think I'd want a kid these days. I'd be so worried. I'd be
tell me
freaked out. I know. And my kid would not.
That's in the makings in the near future.
I don't know if I'd let my kid have a phone or a computer or anything. But then you can't do that.
No, then they take it to an extreme.
Then they take it extreme, and it's really, because then all the other kids have phones and computers. So what are you supposed to tell your 12-year-old? Like, you can't. But I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't let them take it into their bedroom. So they couldn't be on it like at midnight.
Yeah, take like at a certain time.
Maybe you lock it up. Yeah, like at a certain time, like you relinquish.
Well, there's always child protection.
Yeah.
Locks on there.
Yeah,
as well.
So that's what I would be doing for sure. But it's hard.
I'll let you know.
Is there anything else I missed that you would want our listeners to know about your experience, that would that either's creepy, interesting, or that will protect them?
My husband would tell you guys, don't agitate them like I did.
So you were
because I was like, yeah, come to my house. I'm ready.
Well, because you're feisty.
Yeah, I'm a little. I grew up different. Okay?
Yeah, you're feisty. You're feisty. Well, you can tell by looking at you, you're feisty. But you're a good girl, and you're sweet, and you're ethical and loyal. You're all the wonderful things, but you're feisty. You got fight in you.
Yeah.
I do too, Michon. I can be feisty, and I get really angry when things like that happen. When it happens to people I care about or myself, and I can react a little bad. I might be a little badass too.
Be careful. Don't if you don't know somebody, don't give them anything. Don't tell them anything. Not even your email, apparently.
Yeah. And don't click any links.
Yeah, don't click any
phishing links.
Fill out any forms.
Yeah.
Make sure you have 2-factor on everything.
Yes.
And you don't have to have an app for that. Nowadays, all of the social media apps have the 2-factor on them already. You just have to.
Like Instagram has a 2-factor.
Instagram has
built
it.
in.
Facebook has it. All of your email accounts have it.
Yeah.
Everything on your phone should have a 2-factor account.
Yeah. I use Google 2-factor authenticator. Thank you, Olivia. and I like it. There's other apps out there, but like I said, if I log out and I want to get back in, or if someone's trying to get in, Google sends to my phone a code.
Yeah, they text me.
Only like 30 seconds long. So if you don't have access to my phone and that code that's only like 30 seconds long, you don't get into my account. So I think it's really, really good if, the 2-factor, I think you gotta have it.
Yeah.
And don't give anybody your password.
That too. The hacker was still trying to get into my account for a week
Well,
after.
They're angry.
Yeah.
You won. Yeah, they're angry. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, because imagine how many times I wonder what their track record is. How many times they win, get away with it, get money, and how many times they, lose.
Well, I'm just glad they might have hacked my friend, but they didn't get any money out of anybody.
Yeah, no, thank goodness.
So
thank goodness.
That's what I'm thankful
Yeah,
for.
my mom fell for a phishing scam maybe about 5-6 years ago. And it was Microsoft. She got a thing on her computer from Microsoft, like a pop-up from Microsoft. And it was something like her computer was frozen, this and this was happening, and they needed like $1,500. And, my mom went to the bank. I mean, and she and did the whole credit card thing and paid them. And then got logged out of her accounts. And it was a scam. It wasn't Microsoft. So, Microsoft and, your banks and this, nothing's going to pop up in your computer. Just don't click on these links. Don't, just be suspicious. Be super suspicious. Always.
Don't trust
anyone. Yeah. It's sad.
No one.
That's the way it is. But it just seems like there's it's just oodles and oodles of people out there trying to get in your accounts and get stuff from you. Like
Which is
scam
funny because my motto's always been trust no bitch.
Yeah.
And I don't trust anybody, especially on social media.
Yeah.
Like, especially if I don't know you.
Yeah.
And
right.
don't do things when you just wake up in the morning.
Right.
Have coffee first.
Well, that's why we stopped doing Girlz Inc. We used to do great giveaways.
Yeah.
And we stopped doing them because the last giveaway we did, same thing. They didn't get into our account and get our account, but they screenshotted my logos and stuff like that. They did a fake Girlz Inc. Instagram account with my logo. It looked similar, like it could be our account. Mm-hmm. And they created an email similar to a Girlz Inc. email, a little bit different, but it could trick somebody if they didn't look closely.
Yeah, if they weren't really paying attention.
They really weren't paying attention. And we got inundated, and they were asking for, what were they asking again for, Olivia?
For credit card
Credit card.
information.
Oh, you won our giveaway. You won the machines and the giveaway. All we need is your credit card number to pay for shipping.
That's a red flag for me. I'd be like,
Red flag. Well, we've never asked for anybody's credit card
Exactly.
number. We would never ask for we contact them privately, but it scared me. Mm-hmm. And we got inundated with messages. Is this you guys? Is this you guys? It seems weird. You never asked me for our credit card number. So we stopped doing the giveaways. And this just happened to Shay Daniels. Shay Daniels does that. She's got a big account. She does that 12 days. I hope she's okay with me saying this, but I think she is. She talked about it publicly. 12 days of Christmas. And I think it was like the third day, same thing. Same thing happened. Mm-hmm. Like all her followers, everybody that entered the contest, they were all getting fished, blah, blah, blah. And she just got really concerned for her followers. She stopped the contest at day 3 and she just can't do contests anymore. So contests nowadays can put your followers and, at risk.
Yeah.
And for me, it's just not worth it. So, we're going to find other ways. There's texting, there's VIP texting. There's other ways, we're figuring out to do some little contests and have some fun with our followers and our customers. But just be careful, you guys. So just to recap, long, complicated password.
Yes.
Okay. Probably good idea to change your password every 3 months, every 6 months.
Yeah.
Probably good to change it. Don't give it to anybody.
Nope.
Keep that information private.
It's your phone number, email.
Yes. 2-factor.
Everything.
I want to say the word, but I can't get it out.
Authenticator.
Authenticator. Why do I struggle with that word? Authenticator. 2-factor authenticator. Don't click no links.
Yeah.
And you should be safe.
Stay away from Bitcoin people.
Bitcoin
and
people.
FX trading people.
Trading people and all these investor
all that
people
other stuff.
on Instagram that are, promising you great return on your money and all that crap.
Well, yeah, there was one more thing that they did.
What?
When I restricted them, they could only see my stories. They couldn't see anything else.
Okay.
But I had a picture of me and my friend's dog on there on
Yeah.
my story. They screenshotted it and put it on my old one so people would think that it was really me.
That was really you. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
I'm like-
They're good. They're good.
So I was only posting permanent makeup stuff, and they can't really, you can't really do that. You can't
Can't do that.
It's a reel. How are you going to show a reel that you can't show?
Exactly. So stupid. All right, so let's wrap this up. It's 2022.
Yep.
I hate New Year's resolutions,
Yep.
right?
Me too.
I do. But we always have, like, there's always stuff that you kind of want, like goals. We call them goals. Like, so things you, like, maybe you have in your mind you want to accomplish, get done, goals for 2022. So what are your top 2-3 goals for 2022?
So top 3 goals.
I know what your number one should be.
Finishing my class because I'm sick of it at this point.
Your online class
done.
that she's going on the Girlz Academy, which is going to be badass. It's a brow mapping, kind of map it and lock it, not just how to map it.
Yeah,
but once you map it and draw that design, how you, Michon Martinez, lock that design in so it can't be erased. I think it's going to be awesome. And that's your number one goal for 2022.
That's my number one goal.
It's been a year in the making, over a year in the making.
It's going to get done, man.
We're just saying.
I'm waiting on Olivia.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Blame it on Olivia. Okay.
I mean, my second one is always to lose weight because I'm a female.
Yeah, right. That's just a given.
Let's not put lose weight. Let's better my health.
Better your health.
Better my health.
Okay.
And, just to keep getting better as an artist.
That's awesome.
Just
Yeah.
thriving forward.
Yeah, that's good.
That's it.
That's good.
Just being happy.
Yeah. So mine
Yeah.
is to manage my time better and not get overwhelmed. Don't take on too many projects this year.
That's why I tell you to breathe.
Yeah. But coming out of COVID, 2020, coming out of COVID and getting back to normal, that was my goal. Because it got slow, right? Everything got canceled.
Well,
and it was
when
like,
it opened, you want to hit the ground running.
yeah. And I got so happy.
Yeah.
I just felt so carefree and I was just like so happy. Even you were like, you're so happy. And I'm like, yeah, because I got nothing to do. I got no deadlines. I can just come in here and like, yeah, it was like awesome. And I did good for a while managing my time.
And then boom.
And then the last 6 months of 2021, I took on too many projects. I got, then this whole Pigment EU thing, I just got overwhelmed and I'm not fucking happy again. Yeah, you get anxiety, you get overwhelmed, you get this.
I'll teach you.
Yeah, not that I'm not happy, but you know what I mean. So definitely sticking with that.
Yeah.
And not getting overwhelmed and not spreading myself too thin. That's really, and starting to exercise. So those are my 2 big goals because my food is nice and clean. My food intake is good. It's clean.
And
my
when
weight.
she says she's clean, guys, she's the cleanest eating person I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, I'm super disciplined with my food. I fuel my body, but I enjoy. I'm going to dinner tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll have a ribeye. I'll have dessert.
Think about me when you're eating.
Yeah, so I will think about you. It's kind of, we're going to Delilah's at the Wind. I can't wait with Amber.
Give my woman a kiss.
I will. I will give her a big fat kiss with Amber. I'm so excited. And yeah, so I'm super clean, super disciplined with my food, but I am just I'm like hell with my exercise. I just don't want to do it. I haven't exercised in about 5 years. So I'm like, I'm getting to be a flabby skinny, and I don't want to be that. So, cause I'm thin.
Well, I mean, your wife, look at her.
Well, she works out every day.
She can help you with that.
Yeah. And then I feel like, I feel like a schlut because
even Jake was like, did you see Kat's arms?
Kat's arms are badass.
I know. I look at Kat all the time.
And I'm holding up. I am holding up. Like when I get naked in the mirror, I look. I'm like, okay, I'm holding up. I'm thin. I got some butts. I'm holding up. But the day's coming, Michon. I'm not gonna hold up anymore. I gotta get ahead of it.
Well, you and me both need to work on our
butts.
We
need to work on our butts. Mine's flat, little, right? Yours is flat.
It's got a little oomph.
You got a little oomph,
but it's not a lot.
We got flat butts. Yeah, so some squats.
Yeah,
we might get pump out a little bit.
I can.
What are you laughing at, Olivia?
I can squat 200 pounds, but it's still not.
Olivia's always on a diet.
That's our life.
I know. You got a flat butt, Olivia?
I do not.
You do not have a flat butt.
Because she's Hispanic.
Yeah. Okay.
I got my mom's ass.
Your mom's ass?
She's white.
Oh, well. All right. So, all right.
So it's only 2 goals?
Not 3? Those are my big goals.
Right.
Like managing my time.
All right.
Not getting overwhelmed.
Good goals.
and starting to exercise sooner than later in the year. Yeah,
Good.
getting my exercise on point, being disciplined with that. I think it'll make me feel good and feel better and give me more energy.
And be happier.
And be happier. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay.
Ta-da.
All right. So, okay. Thank you for coming on with me.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Next time you're on, we'll talk about your ombre brow and removal.
We'll get into it.
We'll get into it. So, you guys, I was supposed to say this during the podcast and I forgot. So Art Art critiques my podcast. He's helped me get all set up with the mics and the camera angles, and Olivia, she does, the sound up there and the switching the camera angles. Then Art kind of breaks them up into 4 clips. So he has to watch every one and he uploads them to our YouTube account. So he critiques us when we don't get the camera angles right. If the head's cut off or it's too whatever.
At least he doesn't mind listening to me.
No, he doesn't mind. No, he doesn't mind listening. He thinks the information and the content's really good.
Yeah.
He does. He thinks
good.
they're interesting. He thinks I'm a good interviewer.
I like Art. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a super good guy. Love Art. He'll hear this.
Oh,
So
well, hi, Art.
we love
We
Art.
miss you.
We love Eddie.
Oh, yeah, tell Eddie you said hi.
Eddie doesn't do the podcast, but it's all Art. Yeah. So he's been a really wonderful mentor to me. So I love you, Art. You'll hear this when he edits them. And well, they're not edited. He just, if we fuck up, we fuck up. I wanted these podcasts not to be edited. So we don't edit them.
Be a little raw.
Be raw and organic and natural. But I send him the whole file and he breaks them up into like 6 or 7 little segments. And then he uploads them to our YouTube channels for me because I don't have time to do that. So he told me what I have to start doing is stopping 2 or 3 times and saying what I have on my cue card and I forgot. So, but I'm going to get it in last. And next time, Art, I swear to God, I'm gonna do it before this. But so I want to tell you, viewers, first, thank you for following us here on Tatter-a-fact. It means a lot to me. I'm having a blast doing these podcasts. So you can catch our podcast on our YouTube channel, Tatter-a-fact. You can also catch us on our streaming platforms, which is Spotify, iTunes, Buzzsprout, and Podcast Addict. Some people like to stream audio only, listen to us while they're driving, exercising, whatnot. And some people actually like to go to our YouTube channel and watch. Maybe they like to see like what I'm wearing that day or how good my hair looks or something like that. I'm a little bit more of a voyeur. I like watching podcasts.
Yeah, I can't listen to them.
I'm not a big listener.
People.
Not a big listener, but that's where you can catch us. So please, even our listeners, even if you're only streaming us audio, please go to our YouTube channel, Tatter-a-fact, and like this episode, and follow us. Your likes and your follows are super important to us, and we really appreciate it, and they mean a lot to us. So please like us, please follow us.
And we're not too bad to look at.
Yeah, I think we're kind of cute.
Yeah, I'd date us.
I love that. Confidence. And let me leave you with this. I want to start leaving you with a positive quote. So this is it. Surround yourself with people that bring out the magic in you, not the madness. It's important who we surround ourselves with. So stay in the pursuit of happiness, everybody. Thank you. And we will see you next time on a Tatter-a-fact.
See you later.
Ciao.